Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahasham,
Yahweh
Shai,
Bahasham,
Makakwadash.
giving up honor to the apostles, elders of the millstone. Peace and blessings to brothers pushing his truth and sincerity in the bond of the world. It's a brother in Apashkwadash. So let's go into the lesson. This time talking about the inward parts. And I'm also here with the brother Bakar.
Shalom, shalom.
All right. As we know, the inward man is who you really is. Because you could fake an image, right? You could put on the nicest clothes and you could be the coolest nigga out. You could put on some raggedy clothes and fake like you just so humble. You know, you could really fake the outward appearance. That ain't really hard. But the inward man, that's what you can't fake. If you a big head nigga, you know what I mean? Your words, it's gonna come out eventually. No matter how much you try to hide it, it's gonna come out. And that's just the truth about it. Alright. This is 1 Samuel 16:7. It says, "But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart." All right, and this verse is it's a clean cut to that, a clean cut, because everybody was expecting the new king of Israel to be like this big, broad, cocky, rich. You know, he's super blessed 24/7. The Lord really with him. The whole time the Lord was really with him, but David was a small dude. You know, he wasn't no Vin Diesel cut up like air. He wasn't one of the bigger people in the nation, I'll say that. You know, he's a sheep keeper, a shepherd. His brothers worked the field.
Yeah, just another example. Even Yahweh Shai, you know, when he was on the earth about 2,000 years ago, he was, you know, he came as a man. You know, he rode on a donkey. He didn't have you know, he did appear to the people how the people wanted him to appear, man. You know, hey, that also goes into that how a prophet is not known in his own country. You know, these people, they don't. Hey, or even when they said that what good could come out of Nazareth? Oh, he from the trenches. He from the trenches. He from my neighborhood. You know. Well, what else they would say? They would say, "Oh, that's Joseph's son." You know, we know his sisters. We know his whole family. You know, these people look at the outward man instead of the inward. You know, because hey, that's what it's about at the end of the day. The elect is chosen based off their spirit, man. You know, their spirits was chosen from the foundation of the earth, man. So like the brother said, you can't fake being a part of the elect. You can't fake to be a 2/3, man. You know, you either a part of the elect or you're not, man. You know, you had something.
This is Psalms
I'll
140.
grab it for you.
All right, Psalms 147, verse 10 through 11.
You said Psalms 147.
Con.
All right, Kyle, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 10. It say, "He hath not dealt so with any nation, as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord."
Psalms 147.
Yeah.
Where it say he delighted.
Salakia. I'll read verse 20. Salakia. This is Psalms 147, verse 10. It say, "He dealeth not in the strength of the horse, he taketh not pleasure in the legs of a man."
That's delighteth.
Salakia. "He delighteth not in the strength of the horse, he taketh not pleasure in the legs of a man."
So the Lord, he don't care about your strength. You know, you could be the most cockiest dude. You have all the money. You could, you know, I'm gonna get real buff. I'm gonna be the Lord's biggest soldier. But that's not what the Lord said do. Read the next verse.
All right. Hey, the scriptures say, "He that is feeble among you shall be as David in that day, man."
Right.
You know, so the Lord don't look at because it say the legs of a man, because that's where most of your strength is at. Your strongest muscle is in your leg. It's one of your back muscles. I forget the name of it. You know, but hey, the Lord don't look at those things, man, because the Lord is not a carnal man. He's spiritual. You know, it's a verse 11. The Lord taketh pleasure in them that fear Him, and those that hope in His mercy.
Read it back.
It say, the Lord taketh pleasure in them that fear Him, and those that hope in His mercy.
See, you can't fake that. The people who fear the Lord, they're gonna really fear Him. And the people who hope in His mercy, hope to get that mercy, they really hoping for it. You can't go to the store and, yeah, let me buy 10 pieces of fear of the Lord. No, you can't. You can't go buy fear of the Lord and put it on. No, it's either in you or it's not. And that's your inward parts. It's either in you or it's not. Now, you could work on fear of the Lord, but at the end of the day, it's still a gift of the Lord. Either you got it or you don't.
Right, because the fear of the Lord, that's something that's in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fake what's in your mind. What's in your mind is the truth, man. I had a quick precept to that. Wait, was it more on that?
No, that's it.
It's the book of Nahum 1:7. It say the Lord is good, and it say the Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and He knoweth them that trust in Him. So there you go. The Lord knows who trusts in Him and who don't. And the ones that do trust in Him, those could be the ones He's gonna be a stronghold to in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Those could be the ones He gonna protect and deliver. Like it says, 6 troubles. Shalakia, Shalakia. It says you shall be delivered in 6 troubles, and the seventh and the seventh trouble shall not touch thee. Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, I think like Revelation 8. I think.
No, that's Job 5:19.
Oh yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, the Lord knows the hearts of man. He knows your inward heart and your inward part, and that's what that's what it's about, and that's what it goes back to, man. And that's the point of this video. You know, well, you got it.
This 2 Corinthians 10:7. Do ye look on things after the outward appearance? If any man trust in himself that he is a Mashiach, let him of himself think this again, that as he is a Mashiach, even so are we a Mashiach. He said, do ye look on things after the outward appearance? That was the question, because if that's the case, who you really serving? Because if you judging who you follow off their outward appearance, you might as well be a part of IUIC. Because here at GMS, some elders ain't even all that flashy. Some people got real deal ragged clothing on the line. Like everybody we don't have the fancy garments and all that. So if you looking for that camp that look the best physically to the carnal eye, oh, this not for you then. you won't make it.
Yeah. And I just show that you're on a low level too, because this is a spiritual thing.
Right.
You know.
All right. This is you just want one more to close it off? Okay. This is Acts chapter 1 verse 24. And they prayed and said, Thou Lord, which knowest the hearts of all men, shew whether of these two has chosen. All right. So the thing about that is the Lord know. That's why the men went and asked the Lord who was really with us, or out of these two who chosen. Because they knew, the Lord knew already. The Lord know how you really feel. Whether you the most brotherly brother in your head, like, man, fuck these niggas. The Lord know. Whether you Mr. Whatever it is, bro. Whether you Mr. Go Off or you the most righteous brother, whatever your inward for you humble, whatever it is, the Lord, He know. So you better pray you hey, I'm gonna say this: you can't fake the truth. It's gonna come out. All right. But hey, with that,
All right, it said everything that be done in dark shall be brought to light.
right. I hope this was an edifying lesson. With that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakal Kadash, giving double honor to the Apostle Elders Great Millstone, peace and blessings to us pushing this truth and sincerity and the Bible bull.
Abide the Lord, shalom, shalom.